All right. I think we're gonna try. I think maybe we're gonna try Paladin. I think maybe we'll try Paladin. I haven't played a Paladin. I kind of played it before and it didn't feel as smooth as I hoped it would. But I think we're gonna try it. We're gonna female. Hold on a second. Alright, I know very little about Elyon, to be honest. So a lot of this is going to be a learning experience. Orc's kind of cool looking. Soulbringer looks so much like the class in Vindictus. There's a class in Vindictus. I don't know if it's Vela. I think it's Vela. This class looks like a copy of Vela in a lot of ways. Even like there was I think it's Vela has the crosscut ability. If you watch this little mini video here, you'll see she doing like a crosscut. Like, let me show you. It's coming. It's right there. That ability right there looks just like a crosscut. Looks almost like a one-to-one copy right out of Vindictus. Still trying to figure out what's the best class. It got some nerfs. Can you use Soulbringer guides from retail? It got some nerfs. Looking at the Soulbringer channel would be a good idea. I'm still leaning towards playing Warlord or Paladin. I guess Paladin is better for PvE. I like Warlord, but it's not really in the best place. Both are good if you plan to play alone. I would suggest Paladin. Is that because it has better survivability? ability or just better solo clear? Paladin is overall easier. Okay. Better. He said Paladin's overall easier. I have watched your stream on YouTube, but no one can chat there with you. Oh, of course. Oh, because yeah, they don't speak English. Sure, they can chat. I don't know why he's saying no one can chat. I'll be streaming soon. Actually, I am streaming now. Let me see in this. Yeah, I did start the stream up. Let me take a look at the stream. Live chat. Oh, there are people in the chat. I didn't think there was anybody even here. I don't know if he's saying I can't chat in the stream. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to chat in the stream. Let me hold on a second. Live chat is enabled. Live chat replay. Yeah. Hello. Anyway, so I don't know. I'm trying to figure out which class to create. Let's go back to the Discord server really quick here. We can go back to... I have so many servers. Better soul DPS, easier, funnier. This is a subjective and better grind. Funnier. This is subjective. I played mostly Warlord. Release of Elyon and just really liked it. Paladin was not even in game. I'll give it a go. Give the Paladin a go and we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll like it. So I guess we'll try the Paladin. See how it goes. So, Paladin. I found one thing out when I was creating. This is gonna be me mucking around with the character creator for a minute because I'm trying to figure out how the character creator works again. But one of the things I figured out with the character creator is if you go to I think it's body. No, it's not here. Well, we can always adjust the size though. I always modify this. Give her some buttocks. And then pelvis length is not one you see very often in game, so we're just gonna, I don't know, put it right about here. I have no idea if that's good. Gonna shrink up her waist a little bit. Sorry, that was the one that we were already doing before. That's good. That's good. And then there should be a, where is it? Rotate character view pose, try on outfit. Her legs still look, her waist still looks wrong to me. Looks different. something looks different. Oh yeah, it's too bad. You can also save and load. So once you get one the way you like it, let's go ahead and reset all. Because I don't like the way that came out. Just wasn't looking right. Let's do this. Let's go body. Let's try this again from the beginning. Just wasn't getting right. Maybe my length was longer. Okay, that's fine. This side is pretty much fine. I think that's what I think. I just made her legs maybe too short, and it kind of made her look a little bit out of whack. I usually make the calves bigger because the calves in MMOs, like, the characters have no calves whatsoever. They just have like no calves. Oops, I just screwed something up. And of course you've got the arms. Like, how big do we want to make her arms? Let's see how big we can make her arms. Oh, you can make them pretty sizable. We can bulk this girl. I wonder if let's see what we can do to the shoulders. Shoulder width. That's good. Shoulder thickness. Deltoids. Oh, deltoids. She's got some muscle on her now. All right. Okay, it's acting weird right now. There we go. It's just because I had to remove. There you go. That's what she looks like in that outfit. And of course, looks pretty good. Alright, so skin. So we can see her skin color. Her face looks all weird. Skin mustard, let's get rid of that. Skin color. Skin color's okay, I think. Not too worried about that. The Paladin. Let's go with the basic outfit here. Like a lot of MMOs, especially an MMO like this where it's Unreal Engine 3, you know, the hair is not going to be super great. The hair doesn't do usually a great job with kind of, laying, it like kind of clips through armor a lot of times. You see that a lot on, it's one of the most difficult things to get right, I think, in an MMO is how the hair sits on armor. Because there's so many different types of armor. So usually I pick a hairstyle like this where it just doesn't really get in the way of armor, you know. I'm going to go with kind of a cool looking medium brown. Like a brownish golden hair. I think that'll be interesting. And then eyes. Same thing. And of course those lips aren't going to do. There's way too much makeup. And then there's something else I found. Here it is. It's these sliders down here. What they do is, I guess they have particular faces or particular ways to morph the face. And these sliders will modify. It's kind of like how Rift used to do this. Rift used to have this same type of feature. So you can see that when we slide this, you know, her neck gets a little, like, things change, you know, it's pretty interesting. Like this one really curves, makes her mouth smaller, brings in her jaw quite a bit. And then this one just makes her cheeks thicker and curves her lips a lot more. Of course, you can modify a lot of these just by clicking on the area itself and modifying it. So these are kind of like a quick way to do it, you know. And then we can go to, let's see, eyes, makeup, brows. And here we could go with a more kind of brownish, like dark brown. Nah. There we go. Dark. I'm an expert at creating characters on these damn like character creators because I've done so many. And it doesn't really matter. We're only playing this character tonight, and that's it. Because tomorrow the new server comes out, and so I'll be playing a character on the new server. But I still like to have my character look, you know, decent. There you go. Not bad. Not bad. And then you can see what she looks like with kind of different armor. And she looks decent with almost anything. That's always the goal when I create a character, is I don't want her hair and her look to look like good in one armor, but total shitty like in another set of armor. And this one actually comes out looking pretty decent. Her face looks really kind of pale. I don't know if it's the lighting. Yeah, I think we had, what, this one or this one? I think we'll go with a darker, maybe? Can't be too dark because then the hair isn't going to be offset correctly. So alright, level 1 Paladin. Now, we could start with a prologue, which kind of takes you through like just opening quests. but it makes you do a lot of like learning of how the game works, which I wish that there was like kind of something in between. I wish there was a way you could start at level 1 and not have to do the quest and just like, I don't know. But we're gonna skip it because there's a lot of stuff in here that's kind of eh. You know what? I changed my mind. Let's watch it. Let's do it. It doesn't take that long. You guys will get a chance to see some of the content.
We finally opened the gate of Elyon, and the Inventus departed to reach for the hope beyond Elyon. However, our path led not to hope, but despair. We battled bravely to defend the Inventus, only to fall, helpless against an endless swarm of enemies. Now, the last hope to save the Inventus is you.
It's really weird how you start out as almost like some sort of like they grew you in this machine's actually you pop out of like the cocoon or the egg sac. It's kind of gross actually.
Heavens! What could this heinous mechanical device be? Are you all right? Hector and I don't know who these...
We need a parasols. Alright, so we're gonna equip this, we're gonna equip this. Okay. We're gonna zoom the camera in, we're gonna dash. And here we go. So the combat, again, the combat's not as smooth as Warlord, I don't think. There's our character. Came out looking okay, I think.
We don't have the... please.
Yeah, the Paladin's very, like, the auto attack of the Paladin is just nowhere near as smooth as the auto attack of the Warlord. And I wanna give that feedback in the Discord. The auto attack on the Warlord is a lot smoother than the Paladin, and you have a much better control of its attack. while moving. I don't think. Did I subscribe? I didn't. One second. Yeah, I'm talking. Sorry, talking to Discord. Yeah. Let's go ahead. So, all right, let's continue with this. So what I meant was like with the Warlord, you can, like when I start clicking, like left clicking, this is the auto attack of the Paladin. It feels a lot like. It feels so much like. Okay, we're gonna turn off the music, and we gotta fix this audio. There's way too much sound going on in the background. Environment sounds. Let's turn these way down. It feels a lot like the BDO character. The BDO character that's like the tanky character, the shield, which I can't remember the name of that character right now. Hold on a second. I think do I have BDO up? I do. BDO class is the Valkyrie. So the Valkyrie in BDO feels a lot like this as far as the jerkiness of this, the auto attack. Yeah. So if I'm... So... What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to attack and then change the direction of my attack. So basically this character has a left click, which goes into that, and that. It's got, actually it's 4, isn't it? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, no, more. It even goes further. No, it's just 3. It's 3. So it's left, right, that. So what I'm trying to say is, if I'm holding down, if I just hold down left click, my character moves forward. But what happens if I'm holding down left click and hitting the W key, and then during these 3 attacks, I start changing that. I say hold down W. I'm going forward. What if I hold down W and then hit the key to move in a different direction? The difference is with that I can't change the direction of my movement while it's in this long animation. Because these are like, when it's in this animation, I can't change my movement until I get done with that. The thing with the Warlord is its auto attack, I think it's a much shorter swing, and you can actually move around while you're doing it. I can literally be moving in a circle. So that's one of the reasons why the Paladin feels kind of herky-jerky. And then you've got, the other abilities are very abrupt, like this ability here, which is it's called Punishment. It says it heals 30 power as HP when attack succeeds. Briefly stuns the enemy. Okay, let's just hover over it. It's nice that they show you these little animations. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and execute this ability. And that's what it looks like. Right. I don't know if I want to have it on that keybind, but we'll leave it there for now. Yeah, the background sound's really starting to annoy me, so we're going to go to environmental sounds and we're just going to get rid of it because it was annoying me.
She fell into a trap. You can't save.
I'm not going to listen to this whole story. If you guys want to hear the story, I can go through it when they launch the server tomorrow. Now, there's this big glowy thing. Like, my character's surrounding this big glow, and I guess it shows how much will I have. And it says consumed will to use and enhance skills. So let me just use my skill 2 here. And it used none of that will. Now this uses will, my shield defense.
Must have a certain amount of energy or more to use.
Okay, so it used 1 bar of will and it used some of my energy. So and the will looks like it decays over time. Okay, so and now we have some skills. The weird thing, so we have 1 skill we can learn, Holy Sword. And this says it throws a sword forward, dealing damage to target. Okay, so we're gonna throw a sword forward. Let's just put that on. I don't know. Let's just put that on. I guess the R key for now, because I really don't know what's a good keybind. Okay, we're going to try throwing my sword here. Here it comes now. And it did nothing. Maybe I have to hold the button down? God, it's just like I can do as much as I want. Okay, so apparently there's no limit to how often you can use this. That's weird.
The Inventus is being swarmed by the enemy. If anyone is listening to this, you must come to the Tree of Sephiroth at once.
Okay, so the weird thing about this throwing ability is you can throw as much as you want. So we're going to change the location of that, and we're going to put it on a button that's easy to hold down while moving around. So we're going to put it on thumb button 1. That way we can do it no matter how we're moving, or strafing left, strafing right. It's very easy to hold down thumb button 1. So we'll go ahead and put it there. I mean, skills have to be on keybinds that make sense. You know, you can't just put them willy-nilly, you know?
I wish this was all a dream.
All right. And you double tap forward to sprint. We're just gonna fly.
Actors Intel must take its risk.
Fly through some of these things. No. This is a really cool animation here. I love this animation sequence here. This is super cool. Like this cutscene. It's so like impactful. Like she's holding this thing, and all of a sudden this power starts to. It just keeps getting stronger and stronger. Yeah, it's like, whoa. And she's like, holy crap. What is this thing? Elyon had a very steampunk feel to it. I mean, initially it was going to be a lot more like flying vehicles and stuff, and they eventually, I guess, the stuff it just didn't work very well in tests, so they took a lot of the stuff out of the game.
The Arcana has been safely absorbed into the artifact. Don't...
We're going to zoom out so you guys can see how this ability works. And you can see like how ridiculously overpowered this is. I know. It's like hey, what's up, Reptilian? This is the Paladin. So that skill I'm using is this one right here. It's called Holy Sword. Throws swords forward, dealing damage. Oh, hey, there's another person in the game. Hey. Oh, and then they disappeared. They went into the cutscene, probably. Yeah, it's just too bad that the auto attack's not very smooth. Because it has this thing where you're locked in. It's got animation locking on these.
You can't use skills.
Like the auto attack has multiple steps to it. So if you hold down the left mouse button, it's going to go boom, boom, boom. And so if I'm moving forward while doing it, or actually if I'm not pressing any directional button. The character just moves forward. Very much like Terra. Very much like Terra. The problem is it's hard to change direction. Oh, no it's not. I was doing it wrong. I was trying to use the directional keys to change the direction. You just need to use the mouse look to change direction, like this. It's still not great. Because it can't change direction mid-animation. You know, like this animation, like in the middle of that animation swing, you can't change direction. But once it completes, you can. So if you like do this and then... So like if you're facing forward and start to swing, but go ahead and turn your mouse to here before the swing finishes, your character's still facing the direction of the swing, but once the swing finishes, the next swing of your auto attack will be going in this direction, because I've already moved my mouse to this direction. So here's what it looks like. Well, let's do it when there's nobody in front of me. You can see how she's kind of slowly changing where she's, you know, facing. And then the ridiculously overpowered swords. I do love her dodge animation. It's this really cool slide. Watch this. I like that. That's cooler than the Warlords.
We received communications.
Now I'm just going to fly through these dialogues so we can get through this stuff pretty quickly. Yeah, it's definitely a power slide. Oh, the one thing that is nice about the throwing sword, this one, is that you can do it while moving. So you can do this while moving, which is really nice. Now, I don't have, you know me, I never keybind back, like it's not keybound right now. But with this particular character, that would be something I probably would want to do, because there are probably times when you'd want to back up while throwing these. On the Warlord, I didn't really find a use for it, but on this character, because of this specific ability, I may want to keybind S as, you know, backwards. That would probably be, especially for PvP too, it could be really useful in certain situations. And then, of course, the massive shield. Boom! That is a massive, like, shield that I throw up. Even more massive than the Warlord. Yeah. So what we're going to do, the other cool thing, really cool thing that Elyon has, which some MMOs have, but not very many have this, and this is a really super cool feature, and you guys are going to know it when I show it to you. And that is the ability to keybind multiple keybinds. Okay, so like you saw that the like backwards I don't have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on the secondary, I'm going to put S, right? So I'll still have, like, on this character, I don't think I have S keybound anywhere. But let's say I did. Let's go to key bindings here, and you can see where I've got here and open. Let's just put S right here. And then let's put this ability here on S. Actually, that's not going to work because we have S's back, but it should still work. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stand still, and I'm going to hit S once. My character's probably going to try to move backwards, but it should still throw the weapon. But if I hold it down... Oh, no, it doesn't work. It does not work. Okay, so that doesn't work. Let's see if it changed. Yeah, I see it took it off. Let's put it here. Apply. Okay, so that doesn't work, but I know I've got it. I have done it for other abilities where I've got it. I'm pretty sure I have. Anyways, we are going to use S for move backwards on this particular character, and then let's put this back on thumb button. And the reason we're going to do that is because of what I just talked about.
But there.
See, now I can move backwards while doing this, which could be pretty useful in certain situations.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that now Ria Este just took off to go
So-
defend the upper levels.
Reptilian, if you want to play on this server, make sure you go to, go to the iElyon website, iElyon.com. Actually, you're better off to go to the Discord here and go to, I'm going to go here. And here you can download the files you need. So, let me, I'm going to pin that. You can download that there. So you can download the files here, but make sure you get the Discord too. I got to put the Discord. Hold on a second. I'll put this in the stream description. Let's see, Discord. Make sure you get in the Discord. There's actually, let's see, we've got a couple community managers for this server. And we got Shadow and we've got Blue, and they're both, doing a good job. Under the announcements, they even did a poll recently here, and we have some Japanese people and some Korean people playing the game. So if you go to the poll here, there's a poll here you guys can fill out. It just talks about some information about you as a character on the server. So I recommend you fill out the poll. And right now we have 893 people members on the Discord. So, if we can get a lot of the people to play, we'll have a decent population. Alright. This is an insane ability. This ability is crazy looking. Alright, so we're going to put this on...
I knew this day would come.
I don't know. Consumes 40 energy and 50 will. So this uses a lot of resources. So we're going to leave it on 3, I think, for now. Alright. Let's try this out. Do we have anybody we can kill? You ready, buddy? You ready? You ready to get annihilated? Biff. hard to line that up, isn't it? It's similar to the warrior auto attack in Terra, but the control of it's not quite as good. So, like if I want to do the left attack, if I want to do the auto attack and move in a circle, I can do it, but it's it's not like easy to do. But you can certainly, I can auto attack in a circle around this enemy, right? As you can see, it's not exactly easy. It's a good idea to play this character until you get really used to the abilities. Probably to play this character a little bit further zoomed out. It'll give you a better idea of where your hitboxes are and where the cone of attack is for your specific abilities, because there's gonna be multiple hitboxes. You see the animation? You see those white swinging arcs? Those are showing you where the hitboxes are. So you can be this far away from this guy here and probably hit him. Right? You know, because those arcs are pretty far away from your body, so your cone of attack is quite large, which is really good. So you can see here, I'm not anywhere near the enemy, but I'm hitting him. So. Oh, does it really? Does it really? I've got another link I can give you, Reptilian. Here, hold on a second. Can I go to character, change character? I'm just gonna go change character. Let me, I will zip up the patcher files you need, which I think are just, you know what, I've got them. Here, hold on a second. I'll put them in our Discord, right? So let's see. I don't think I could put the whole game in our Discord. I don't think Discord would let me upload that much. But if I go into the, let's see, downloads folder, new Elyon launcher, this guy here, this guy copy, or I don't need to copy. So I'm going to go into my Discord server, and I'll go into the iElyon, and I'm just going to drag this file in here. Yeah, I'm getting it. But the actual, now there's another link to the old version of the client. So like if you go to the actual website here, and then if you click on download and click on the Google Drive link here, try downloading, ooh, someone put this file up there, I don't know. Try downloading this guy. Let's see this one here. This one might be the whole game, I'm not sure. Try that one, Reptilian. I don't know if I can create a link from here. Or I can put that in the Discord too. Yeah, try see if you can download that one. Because once you get that file, that should be this one here that I already have, which is 31 gig. And then when you extract that out, you're going to have basically, you know, it should basically be this, you know, all the files for the client. And then once you get that extracted out, you can go and extract this file here. Extract this file out. You can extract it over your client folder, or you can just extract it here. It's just these two files. And just copy these files and drop them over your client folder here. Just copy them into here. And I'm pretty sure that the info list is probably the same thing as like World of Warcraft's realm list, which is just telling you where the server is located. So I'm assuming that tomorrow when they bring the new server online, I'll probably just have to get an updated info list file. I'm guessing, I don't know. I don't know Elyon's files that well. I'm just guessing. But if you can't get a download, yeah, it should be. That's correct. It should be. Yeah, are you saying you can't download it? Is that are you complaining, Reptilian? Is that a problem? Do I hear come on, you're a video game player. If it's 30 gig, that's a good. You say it's 30 gig. Are you saying it's different size than mine? Let me take a look. Yeah, it's over 30 gig. 31.7 gig on my machine. I know you got the room. If you can download that file, that should work too. Yeah, that's the right one. If you can download that one, that should work too. All right, if that doesn't work, what I would recommend is go to the stream description here and go to the Discord and just go into the general chat and tell people that you don't have a working version down. There are other links to downloads for this that people have, so I'm sure someone else could give you a link. And if not, I'm sure I could probably put it up on my Google Drive or something. Although I'm not sure if my Google Drive has that much space, but I could probably put up a folder and share it with you or something, if need be. Okay. Now remember, this is Unreal Engine 3, so the graphics aren't going to look really good. In fact, the graphics look a lot better than what you would expect, I think. I think for an Unreal Engine 3, this game actually looks pretty damn good. Because Unreal Engine 3 is pretty freaking old, right? Yeah, for sure. I think you'd probably like it. I mean, it's not a great game. It's not a great game for content. Like story, and it's not a great game. Story-wise, questing, it sucks. I'm going to tell you right now. Story-wise, it's not very good. Questing, some of the worst questing of any MMO, because it's just super bland. But combat, if you just want to get in here and like play classes that are fun to play combat-wise, or if you want to hopefully maybe get to the point where we can group up and do some content together, then yeah, for sure it'll be fun, you know. And of course, the PvP is really fun if you know how to play. But there's people who are going to be on this server who are probably actually know how to play the game, unlike me. I'm a noob. So they're going to kick my ass. You know? I'll be getting my ass whooped.
I'm not gonna go anywhere without my sibling.
I love the directional arrows. Like whenever in the tutorial it tells you where to go, it gives you these beautiful golden. I love what they did with these. They're so hard not to miss. It's like, I love these. They're so good. It's like, oh yeah, go this way. Yeah, the PvP is insane. It's insane. It's like Terra. It's kind of like Terra, only on steroids. It's like Terra on steroids.
Is this the end? The cover.
I know it's kind of hard to see what I'm doing because it's so flashy. It's easier to see on the Warlord what I'm doing. Wow, that throwing sword is way overpowered. Like, super overpowered.
Thanks to your help, we'll be able to take a load off for a while. I must go install a barrier on the upper deck. Fine.
Yeah, I just spilled a little bit of soda here. Just a tiny bit of soda. Ah, damn it. Hold on 1 second. I gotta get out a moist towelette to wipe the soda off my wooden desk because I don't want it to get sticky. She said sticky. Alright, there we go. Yeah, for sure. I would say the Warlord to me is a lot more fun. Like early on, the Warlord's abilities to me feel a lot smoother, and they just feel better. But the Paladin definitely has a different feel to it. It feels really bursty. Like some of these abilities hit super hard. Like this ability here, this annihilating light, you know, true to its name, it annihilates people. But it takes a lot of energy and willpower to use it. See, it's available now, so what I can do is I can like aggro a lot of these guys. And try to line them up, and then boom. And annihilating light just like literally like annihilated them. it's so overpowered. Here, hold on a second. Let me put the link in the Discord. Do I have it? Hold on a second. Shit, I don't have it. I want to get some of these guys in here watching my stream so they can tell me how crappy I am and tell me how to play better, basically. You know I hate backpedaling in any MMO, so when I backpedal I always feel like, oh god. But backpedaling with that throw sword is kind of ridiculous. So I don't know if we have a... Let's see, do we have a streamer channel? Content creation? We don't really have... We have content creation, but I don't know. It's not, I mean, we're just gonna say newbie paladin play. We'll just throw it in here. And I don't start playing general. Oh, and there's also this link here under the start playing in the Discord that has some links to it. So I don't know if they're different than the ones that I was telling you about, but if you go to the Discord server, you can go to the general section, start playing, and there's some instructions there as well on how to get the, to get the client installed and all that fun stuff. Another skill, Holy Strike. Instills holy energy into the shield and then shoots it forward. Okay, we're going to put that on the good old D key.
If we don't defeat the dark...
Okay, defeat somebody. Sounds good. He's going to turn all these guys into undead. Watch, he's going to turn all these guys into like undead. And make him attack me. Alrighty then.
What the hell is he up to? Use the power of the Arcana. There's no telling what Kurakan will do if we don't stop them.
And then just the overpowering ability there. Hello, big dude. Oh, you were a big pushover. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't even know what I did there.
I had heard of the Dark Apostles converting. Things have died down. Rhea S.
The defensive forces are far outnumbered, and the Dark Apostles are keeping us from conjuring a barrier. Send reinforcements to the upper deck immediately.
Okay, upper deck. Here we go!
game. But
It still feels
what of
like
the White Citadel?
herky jerky.
In the thing.
It doesn't feel smooth.
We'll
Like
see
Warlord
no
is
end to
so
this in this
smoother, much
rage.
smoother.
Blast them with the turret!
You can't use skills.
This turret does a lot of damage. Pushover. Oh no! Oh! Oh! Get the talisman! Ah! Oh yeah! Boom! We gotta love the. Some of the cutscenes are pretty good, actually. That's pretty good. Oh no! We just got sucked into the black hole. The loading screens go pretty quick because I'm on my fast hard drive. Actually, I'm not on my fastest hard drive. This is my subpar hard drive. Looks like Terra, doesn't it? Terra gates. Holy crap. We're still flying. Whee! That probably hurt. Okay, more abilities. Rushing light. Special effect is active.
You don't look like a pirate from where I'm standing.
Yeah,
So,
whatever. Hey, what's up, Winter? How's it going? We gotta learn our skills. We've got rushing light, creates area that deals damage over time. It's like a dot. It's almost like a ground dot. Okay. And then we've got sacred grace. Purifies you and party members from harmful effects. When used while Faith of Protection is active, reduces incoming damage. Okay, well I don't have Faith of Protection yet. Obtain 50% will when using Sacred Grace. So I actually regen will? That would be kind of interesting. Oh my god. Brilliant. Long, there's so many abilities. Charges forward to slash enemies can be linked up to 2 times. Okay. Divine Punishment. Leap towards the target and deal great impact damage to target and those nearby. Blink Sword, a skill which allows you to jump up and swing your sword around while moving. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh my god. Oh, shit. Holy Blessing applies a powerful buff. Now, you don't normally learn all these skills, I don't think. I think it's just because this is a private server. I don't know. Well, I mean, I am level 21. I don't know what's going on. I don't remember like in the original game when I played this, but I'm sure you didn't have all these skills this quickly. So Holy Blessing applies a powerful buff to yourself, and party members. If attacked while Holy Blessing is active, the attacker is temporarily bound. Flash. Teleport to the front of the enemy and perform an upwards thrust. Oh, can we juggle them? Holy Ground. Summons a sanctuary shield for 7 seconds to protect allies. That sounds kind of cool. Holy Heal. Heals HP of allies within a certain meters. Okay. And Judging Light. Strikes a giant sword of light. That's kind of crazy. Alright, so which one of these do we actually want to use is really the question. I thought that the Holy Blessing would be kind of neat. Because it's like a buff, so... I don't know. But can we put it like on another key, maybe? No, it's got to be on the main hotbar. Divine Punishment. We got to have Divine Punishment. Let's make that... this right here. This is what our shield. Holy Strike, and then shoots it forward. I think the Holy Strike's kind of lame. Activates an effect that matches the type of faith applied. Okie dokie. I don't really know what that means. Sacred Grace purifies you and party member. Oh, goodness, just too many abilities.
I'm sorry. Malik is just concerned about me. But either way, I'll see.
Alright, let's equip this. Let's get our glider, let's get our boots, let's get our leggings, let's do it. Ah! Here's another player. No, maybe? No, I don't know. Maybe not.
Who are you? I've never seen you around here. I'm...
Alright, that's fine. Reclaimed honor. Okie dokie.
This is the Pioneer Guard! This is the Pioneer Guard! Pirates sighted at the camp entrance! Requesting immediate backup!
Alright.
It can't be helped. Follow me. What do you mean? I'll remember it. Let's get
going. Talk to her again. We already talked to her again. Okay, follow me and then talk to me again.
All right. Take care of these pirates. Let's see if you're really on our side.
Okay, we want to... Alright, so we know what this does. What does this one do? Activates an effect that matches the type of faith applied. Faith of type of faith applied. Purifies you and party members. When used while faith and protection. Okay, we need our buff. We need to put up a buff on ourselves, I think, right? What's this one do? Sword. Okay, this is where things are... I need to put up a buff, I think. Holy Blessing. Why is a powerful buff? Can we put that down here? No? How long does this buff last? It says it only lasts for a few seconds. And what's this over here? Faith? Oh, Faith of Judgment. Why do I even have this on me? I'm so confused. Why is it powerful if yourself part of attack forward with a took rebound? Whatever.
That woman! Boss! I think she's the one.
Hey, what's up, Shadow? It's so hard because I've never played a paladin before, and they throw all these skills at me, so I'm like, holy shit, how am I supposed to get used to using like 15 skills all at the same time, you know what I mean?
Things are finally getting under control. Huh? The person
So I don't know, this ability, I think, I don't know, I don't like this one. And then we got our key, for whatever reason, this keybind's not correct, I guess, so... I don't know. Oh, it's probably my S keybind that we changed for moving backwards. Son of a biscuit. Let's just put it... Let's just put it back. Let's put it back the way it was.
I came as soon as I heard the call. I'm sorry. Where are my manners? It would make...
I can't get rid of my fatigue.
Okay, I'm not sure what he wants me to do. He wants me to do something, but I don't know what. He wants me to open the map and check locations of the warp stones. Check locations of... Okay. So he just wanted me to open my map, I guess.
As you can see, the Vulpin have the southern half of Hearth. As I hope...
Okay, now probably have to talk to this guy.
I apologize for my whether or any meet me.
Yes, we can talk for a moment.
Good, you're here. This is as in once you have your equipment, I'll teach you about combat.
Still not here, Malik? Join me as soon as possible. We have urgent matters to discuss.
Okay. I talk to that guy, talk to this guy. I feel like I'm playing Lineage too.
I hear you're quite the fighter. I was dispatched here. Whether
Okay, check clan enrollment. Okay, so they want me to look at the clan enrollment. You can see the current clans on the server. If we wanted to join a clan, we can click join now. So that's that. So these are just tutorials that go through the game and kind of show you certain things. Talk to C Nolan.
you can only join a clan with okay.
Now back to this guy. He's going to show us about how you can modify your skills. Equip a transcendent runestone to a piece of equipment. So we're going to get some upgrade equipment here. We're going to take, let's see, this guy, and we're going to equip it to, I don't know, like, I guess our helmet or something. All right. That should be good enough to satisfy this guy. Alright. Now he wants me to listen to the trainer here. He's going to talk about how you can activate skill attributes. Okay, so. And these are your skill attributes. Right now we have 70 possible points, and we're not using all of them. So, for example, we've got, and most of your skills I think can be, you can apply points to them. So let's say we look at our annihilating, or I guess holy sword. And actually, I don't even want to use holy sword. What's a better ability? I feel so like, I mean, the paladin, like learning the game this way is really difficult because you go into the game is leveling you so fast. You're getting so many abilities so quickly. It's very, and the abilities all have, there's a lot, and these aren't simple abilities. This is not World of Warcraft like, oh, you've got a Frostbolt. Oh, you've got like a Crusader Strike. I mean, these abilities are way more complicated than that. You know, you got to figure out like, you know, is this ability chaining off of something? I mean, look at this, the effects. I mean, look how much information's in this tooltip. You know what I mean? I mean, look at how much information's in this tooltip. You know, these are not your plain, you know, your average MMO skills, right? There's a lot of information. So learning the game, very difficult, I think, for a new player who's never played this game to come in and actually just be thrown through the intro and look, it's like, oh shit, I'm already level 23 and I've got like 10 abilities, you know, and how do I use them, you know? So I think like, hey, Shadow, I would much have preferred the people who put up this private server to have left everything the way it was and not in any way increase the leveling speed. Because I just don't feel like it's, you know, for people who've played the game and know the classes, it's not a big deal. But for somebody who's never played the game, I think it's very challenging for them to have to be thrown into a game and get to like level 30 in like 20 minutes and be, you know, have 10 or 12 different skills. And you're like, how do I use these? You know, I mean, basically you're going to be, and the thing, Elion's not one of those games where you can just go to YouTube and say, show me how to play this class. Like if I went to YouTube and I just said, hey, you know, like I went to YouTube and here, let's go to your channel. And I just said, you know, Elyon Paladin Guide. You know, you're not going to find, you know, here's one. And this guy, I'm not really sold on this guy being a good content creator, to be honest. He sounds like he's half asleep. If the video ever loads, come on. And then there's this. Apparently YouTube doesn't like this guy either. But there is a beginner's guide here, and so this Soul Asher or whatever, and he's got quite a few videos on YouTube. I mean, on you know, before, you know, the game died, but he's got quite a few things on Elyon. You can go here and search for Elyon. But what I was saying is, you're not going to find a ton of stuff. You know, Elyon grinding guide. Like, there's a few guides, but once you get past a few, you know. Well, I guess I'm wrong. I guess there are quite a few guides, more than I would have thought. But this is just grinding, you know, grinding. You know, none of these are really guides. Basic farm, full HP. Like, I don't know, like, if this is even going to go into like how to set up your class. Or it's more of like, hey, watch me grind some mobs. That's really not useful for a new player. Here's an ICC Holy Paladin. Well, most players wouldn't even know what ICC is. I don't even know what ICC is. Here's a new player guide. So this one might be worth looking at.
It is actually the.
So this one sounds like it could be useful. But I think if you come into the game and you've never played it before and you hit this server and you're thrust into all these, you know, getting leveled up so quickly with all these skills, I think you're probably almost going to want to go to YouTube and literally look up a guide and say, how do I play this class? You know, what abilities should I be using? I mean, you can try to figure it out on your own. You know, you can try to read the tooltips, but it's going to be pretty time consuming. And I think watching a video from someone who actually played the class probably might save you some time. I mean, it's interesting. I feel like the Paladin abilities are definitely more dynamic and probably a little bit more complicated than the Warlord. The Warlord felt a lot more simplistic. I mean, I'm going to have to go watch a guide. I'm looking at these skills, and I don't even know what to use. Right? Purifies you and the party members from harmful effects. When used while Faith of Protection is active, reduces incoming damage. Well, we know that Faith of Protection is active. The question is, or actually Faith of Judgment is active. The question is, why is it active? I don't even know why this is active. Like, I never turned this on. It's just on. So, like, you know what I mean? I don't even know why this is active. Faith of Judgment. Okay, well, okay. Like, do you guys see like a Faith of Judgment in here? I don't. So that's interesting. So anyways, back to this ability here. Which one was I looking at? I think it was this one. All right. Purifies you. So when Faith of Protection is active, it reduces damage while Faith of Protection is not active. Now this is brilliant. Now whenever they have the double arrows here, like in the top right corner of the tooltip, that usually means it's an ability that you can press the skill key more than once. So let's just go ahead and put this down here. All right. And let's just go kill some mob. I think one of the best ways to learn abilities like this when they're this complicated is to just go out and start killing things. Okay. So I'm going to hit the D key and let's see if this does combo. So you can hit it twice. Now we got the S key, which is pretty amazing. Okay. And oh, so it's like, yeah. You said I don't read it too with you. Well, I mean, like, I would. The only reason I'm skipping through the MP dialogues is because I'm gonna have to do this all over again when the new server starts tomorrow. So there's no really sense reading the quest dialogue when I have to re-level this character tomorrow. I'm just playing the Paladin to see if it's something that I like. And it definitely seems good. I mean, I like it. And I think if I play this class a lot, I probably would like it a lot. It's just a little frustrating in the beginning because they give you, there's so many skills you have and there's so many interactions in between the skills that I think, you know, just me being a perfectionist, I'd want to go watch some guides on how to play the class, and so I'd feel a little bit more comfortable with it. So right now the skills I'm using mostly are, you know, just by auto attack, you know, left mouse click. And then when I'm getting close to these mobs, I'm using this ability here, which is the Rushing Light. Activates an effect that matches the type of Faith applied. Faith of Judgment creates an area that deals damage. So I have Faith of Judgment, I think, up. Hold on a second. Right here. So because I have Faith of Judgment up, this ability creates an area that deals damage every second to up to 5 enemies. So it's like doing, like, you know, AoE damage. So it's a pretty good ability. Is it free to play? Yeah. So, you know, so I can hit the A key. And there's my area of the... You can see it's doing area damage right here. See that? So that's a pretty good skill to use. Oh, man, I don't know what you're asking me. It is free to play. All the questions you have for this server, I would go to the stream description. I've put a link to the Discord. Go into the Discord server and you can go ask as many questions as you want. Look at the announcements in the Discord server. You know, the Discord server is going to have a section. Here, hold on a second. Let me get to a safe spot. All right. Go to the Discord server. The Discord server is going to have an area called Start Playing, which gives you steps on how to download the game. If you can't find that information there, you can ask Shadow here. Shadow, who's in the stream right now. Shadow, you know, he's one of the community managers. There's another community manager, Blue. These guys, you can ask them questions. Go to the general chat. You can also ask chat questions in the general chat. There's also sections for each class. If you have questions about which class, maybe you can go into there and ask those questions. But yeah, and then go into the announcements section, and there's a document you can fill out to give feedback on the game, And then I think if you scroll up in here, I don't know if it's not pinned, unfortunately. I think let me go back and I'll just put it in the stream description as well, like right here. If we where was this at? Was this in the client and patch download? Where was this? Is there like a section for that? Oh, this channel's not in my channel list. Let me add it to my channel list. So for whatever reason, that wasn't in my channel list. The client patch download, I can give you just go to the Discord server, and like I say, just ask people. You'll find out pretty quick, how to download it. It is free to play. It's good. I don't even know where the server. Hey, Shadow, do you know where the current server that I'm playing on is located? Because this one, I'm in the United States, and this one feels pretty good. I mean, this one feels good. I don't feel much delay. And I've got the graphics turned up like all the way. Right? Yeah, this is a private server. Yeah, this is the Elyon's game that no longer is out there. This is a private server. The server opens tomorrow. You can play it right now. Hey, Nevertell, you can play this right now. All you got to do is download the client, right? Download the client, install the patcher on top of it. Extract the patched files. There's 2 of them on top of your client install, or your client folder location for your actual client, and then just run the game. And then when you get into the beginning, here I'll show you. When you get into the beginning, so basically you're going to run the launcher, right? And you're going to get this. Here's the launcher. And so when you run the launcher, you get to here. Just click the register button here. Click register. It's going to take you to the website. When you get to the website here, make sure that you create an account and password that are 12 digits long. So, and make sure you use letters and numbers. So go in here and say like my name is Shady Hacks, like that, and that's my account name, right? And that's 12 digits. Then you click a password, something like today, whatever. Just make sure it's 12 digits long and it has numbers in it. And once you create those, then click submission, and it'll go back to it'll go to this screen. When you click that in, click submission, then it's going to refresh the screen and it's going to look like this. Then type in the account. You don't need to go to any email verification at all. Just go back to here, type in the account and password that you just did on the previous page, click submission again, and it'll log you in, right? So for me, it'll look like this, and I'm going to type in my username. I'm going to type in my password. And that's what it's going to look like. That you can see, here's my account. I'm logged in. That's all you need to do. Once you have this account, then go back to right here and type it in. Here, type it in, log in. Yeah, there are some guides. I didn't think there was many. I didn't think I'd find that many, but when I looked, I did find guides pretty quickly. So I was kind of surprised, Shadow, to be honest. I don't know if I'm going to play. I mean, Paladin looks like it's fun, but I definitely is going to be a little bit of a learning curve. Normally it doesn't take this long to load. I'm not sure why it's taking so long. It doesn't normally take this long. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to close this down. And I'm going to relaunch it. It doesn't usually take that long. So let's go to Elyon Client. I'm going to run I always run the launcher as administrator. I don't think you have to. I always do. When it comes to these private server games, as long as there's no weird stuff going on, I usually do that. Hopefully, yeah. See, you can see it launched right away. So yeah, that other window, I could tell something wasn't working correctly. So close this down. We can get rid of this one. We don't need this anymore. Hey, actually, I do have a question for you, Shadow. See here where it says secondary? What does secondary mean? You've got attack, speed, range, defense, secondary. What does secondary mean? I don't know what that's in reference to. Excuse me. Where's the music? I have the music turned off. You guys aren't hearing the really cool, like... I want to turn the music on and restart the game just so you can hear the music. The theme song for Elyon is beautiful. It's a beautiful theme song. Here, hold on a second. Here you go. It's like one of the best theme songs. I'll tell you, I give credit to all for Korea. Korea makes a lot of MMOs, right? And they always do a good job with music. They just always do. So when you get into the server, you want to go to the European one. So click the top one here, enter. And all right, now I'm going to go back to the settings, and I'm actually going to turn the music back on. So environment, background music, here we go. Now I'm going to log into my Warlord, and I'll show you, like... I think the Warlord, from like a movement perspective, is far better than the Paladin. Like, the Paladin's abilities are really powerful and bursty. I feel like the Paladin hits way harder than the Warlord. In fact, I know they do. Just in playing today, because I played the Warlord earlier, the Paladin definitely hits harder than the Warlord.
When is the captain coming?
That signal. What was... Sharna, did you hear it?
Boom. Like, I know the Warlord class pretty well. So, the Warlord class, just like holding down like auto attack, it's so much smoother. Like I was talking earlier, how on the Paladin you can't do this. You can't easily just walk around while attacking on the Paladin. The ability, the animations are longer, and you're kind of slightly locked in place for like split seconds here and there, which make it feel a little bit more janky. And the Warlord isn't held back by the willpower bar. So the Paladin has multiple resources. The Paladin has an energy resource and a will resource, and a lot of the abilities that the Paladin has. I just learned this all today. Today's the first time I ever played Paladin, and the Paladin, a lot of the abilities require some will or some energy or both. So not all your abilities are available all the time, whereas the Warlord's just based on regular just cooldown. So. But the Warlord, just like any other class, a lot of the abilities interact with each other. So like when I use this ability here, this spin leap strike, I can just spam this over and over again. And you can see that every time I use it, the power goes up, right? So if I use it like, 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 times in a row, my power level goes up. And also as I go use it, my attack speed increases, right? So for example, if I go up to these guys and just use my Cyclone, right? Oh, here, I'll just demonstrate it. The speed of my Cyclone is going to be that. It's going to be like that. But if I use it after using spin leap strike like 5 or 6 times, it's going to increase my haste. So watch this. Now watch it. Now my Cyclone's dramatically faster. And then if I use I'm going to stack my spin leap strike to get that stack of my power increase and my haste increase. And then I'm going to use another ability, which is this one, which is Earth Frenzy. Now this pulls enemies into a group. not only does it pull enemies into a group towards the center, it actually does damage to them while they're there. It also increases the amount of damage. I think it does. Maybe it doesn't. It should increase the amount of damage I do. Stomp the ground with force to pull all enemies toward you and increase incoming physical damage. So it pulls the enemies towards me, and it increases my output damage. So basically, I'm stacking all of these things together, right? And then the other thing too is you have you have these skills, right? And you have this is kind of like Terra. I don't know if you guys remember. Like in Terra, very similar. A lot of stuff in Elyon is like Terra, but it's like Terra on steroids. Because it's like, it does what Terra did, but there's a lot more in-depth effects to it. So you have all these skill points. So like, for example, one of the skill points I have is Earth Frenzy right here. So I've got 20 points in here. So you see it says, activates an earthquake when using Earth Frenzy. So now it pulls the enemy towards the center, but it also does damage. So now when I use Earth Frenzy, it creates an earthquake, which before it didn't, because I didn't apply any skill points. So if I go in here, and you're going to see me do my combo, which is going to be Leaping Strike into Earth Frenzy into here. It's going to be Leaping Strike times 5 into Earth Frenzy and then into Cyclone. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Earth Frenzy, Cyclone. And you can see the earthquake it created on the ground there. And so I'm assuming all the classes in Elyon are like this. They're going to have like abilities that work, that have some synergy effect to them. So if you're going to play this game and you've never played Elyon before, what I would definitely recommend, just like Shadow's saying, is going to YouTube and trying to find a guide for your class. Because if you don't do that, what you're going to be doing is what I was doing on that Paladin. You're going to be going through all these damn abilities and trying to read all these tooltips. And like I said, they're pretty in-depth. Some of these tooltips have a lot of information. I mean, look at this tooltip. Look at all this stuff. Look at all the effects it has. Now, each one of them has a power level. See, power 150, that's going to show you how much damage it does. Power 296. Power 1, looks, it's power 121, 153, 303. This shield bash is one of my favorite abilities, and I don't think do I have it on here? I actually don't. We need this one. So this shield bash is one of my favorite skills. I don't know why I don't have my bar. I do now. So check this out. So I can go up here and do the Leaping Strike. We're going to do Earth Frenzy. And now we're just going to do shield bash. Well, we can't because they CC'd me. I couldn't even do it because they CC'd me. They totally screwed. It's the first time they did that. Let's try that again. I got to wait for Earth Frenzy. Alright, so we're going to do the Leaping Spin Strike. We're going to do Earth Frenzy. And now I'm going to do my shield. It's hard to see inside the earthquake. Let me just demonstrate it on its own. This ability here, which is called Shield Bash. Actually, I'll just demonstrate it against nobody, so you can really see it. 1, 2, 3. Actually, that one's pretty good, but that's not even the one I thought it was. There's another one that I like better than that. I thought that was a different one. It's not Breakthrough. It's this one. This is the one I thought that was. I actually had the wrong skill. One of the coolest things about Elyon is there's more shield abilities in this game than any MMO I have ever seen. And one of my biggest complaints with MMOs is if you have a character that has a shield, there's usually not that many abilities at all that actually make use of your shield. Not in Elyon. This character, the Warlord, probably has 5, 6, maybe even 7 different skills that are specifically for your shield. Now this one here, I absolutely love this one. Okay, this one here. So she spins it, but that last spin has a really good knockback. So check this out. See that knockback it has? I love the knockback it has. Hey Naz, what's up, man? Just playing a little Elyon. I mean, I like the Warlord class so much. It's going to be so hard for me to play anything other than Warlord because I just really like the Warlord. even though the Warlord's not as strong as other classes, I might play it anyway, just because, you know, I enjoy Warlord. I do think the Paladin looks like fun, but man, I'd have to go through some guides and really like understand the the kind of the rotations and the abilities, and it would take me some time. Hey, what's up, Never? Yeah, this is pretty much the tankiest class. The Paladin also is a tank. There's not really, I don't know if there's really like I don't think they really have the, I don't know if they don't really have like a classic Trinity in this game, I don't think. You know, like the Holy Trinity. Here, let's take a look. I don't know if they really do. Let's go to the character, selection screen. It's so funny that so many people haven't heard of Elyon. I knew about Elyon for years because it used to be Ascent Infinite Realm, right? Yeah, Shadow, is there like I don't think there's a designated, like, you know what I mean, like a designated true healer. Like when you look at the classes, you have like an elementalist. This is obviously a DPS, right? So you're looking here, the elementalist. You can see the bars here. So, hey, Shadow, can you tell me, I asked you before, but I don't know if you didn't hear me. What does secondary mean? What does this secondary bar mean? Because I have no idea what that means. Defense, obviously defense, range obvious, speed, obvious, attack, obvious. But if you look at, like, the classes that I know for sure have healing, the Paladin has healing. So Paladin, I think of a Paladin as almost like a support. Paladin feels like a support class. Archer damage, Slayer damage, Gunner damage, Assassin damage, Mystic. I think a Mystic has heals, maybe. But they're a really powerful damage class. They're like the Harry Potter class because they got the wand, but... This one here, see on the bottom left, on the left side of the screen, Shadow? See it says secondary? Here, hold on a second. But yeah, there's really not a dedicated, as far as I can tell, there's really no Trinity, Holy Trinity in this game. Most of the classes kind of take care of themselves. You know, you have like potions you use, and some classes have like different types of, you know, spells they can use to protect them. The Warlord I don't think has any healing spells, but I was playing the Paladin, they 100% did have healing spells, so... Now, this private server, at least it only lets you have 3 characters. Oh, so it is Europe? Okay, sweet. You can tell because it runs pretty good. I mean, I'm in the United States, and this server runs nice. I don't know if I want to go back to the Paladin. Let's go back to the Paladin. I gotta try to figure out this Paladin class. Alright, back to the Paladin. Now we have another thing. What is this? Invincibility. Oh, that's just because I logged in. So that's for PvP reasons. Alright, so we have this ability. Applies a powerful buff to yourself and party members. Holy blessing. See, it only lasts 10 seconds. Oh, it gives you a little bubble. That's kind of cool. Alright, so applies a powerful buff. If attacked while it's active, the attacker is temporarily bound. It also increases damage by 10%, reduces all damage by damage received. You must say open. I did that, Shadow. I did say to these guys that they need to open the launcher and register from there, so. In fact, I demonstrated it. I actually opened up the launcher and said click right here. Yeah, you need to basically register from the launcher. Yeah, don't go to the website and register. Okay, this ability is the Holy Sword. I don't know, this ability seems kind of kind of meh. I don't really like this. And then this one here, when used while Faith of Judgment is active, creates a platform for continuously dealing damage. So that one's pretty good. This one, Leap Forward, deals a great impact. So it increases dodge by 600 while using. So while using this, we dodge a lot of attacks. We also knock people down. It also restores 10% will, which is my will bar, which I have no will right now. Charges forward to slash enemies, can be linked up to 2 times. Summons an illusion. How do you link it, though? I don't know the link combo. Oh, then so the one on the site doesn't work. Okay. Let me see if this is a D skill. I want to see if I have to hit. I don't understand this link skill. I don't understand what it means when it's... Oh, jeez, I gotta get out of here. These guys are gonna attack me. That skill does so much damage. Those mobs just melt. So I don't know what this means, this A bar. Is this like, what is this? So there's like stuff going on with this class and I have no idea. Like this letter A here, I have no idea what this means. It must be some sort of an effect that's up on me, but I don't know. And now it says B. What is B? We have letter A, and then we got letter B. It's like, well, I don't even know what this shit means. No idea. And I don't understand this one, because this one, whenever you see, like, if you see the power in the tooltip, it says power 216, 264, then 120 illusion. So it says it can summon an illusion. The illusion uses brilliant light sword in its place and then explodes. Okay, so maybe it is summoning an illusion. Yeah, okay, I see it. In the demonstrated video I saw. Let's see if we can actually see this illusion. Let's see if we see it show up. I don't think I saw an illusion. But that skill right there is straight up OP. Like crazy overpowered. Yeah, you secondaries for it. Secondary for attack, then I would... I don't know what you mean by that. I don't know what you mean by that, Shadow. I don't know what that means. Oh, there. Okay, there I saw the illusion. Okay, the illusion was definitely there that time. So that A skill is ridiculously powerful. This A skill, which uses my... Now, where does Faith of Judgment come from? I have this Faith of Judgment up, but I have no idea where it comes from. And I don't know what this letter B is. I'm just going to have to watch a video on this, guys. I'm going to have to watch a video on the Paladin, because there's just too much going on here that I don't really understand. Okay, what are the abilities we got? So we've got Blink Sword. Doesn't do a ton of damage. Holy Blessing, we've got that. We're just not really using it. Flash does 280 damage. Holy Ground summons a Sanctuary Shield for 7 seconds to protect allies. Let's throw this down just to see what it looks like. I just want to see what it looks like. All right. USA doesn't work. That's why you choose EUs. Yeah, it doesn't. I don't know why USA doesn't work, but... Wow, look at that. That was like my Holy Ground buff thing. That was like my Consecrate. The Paladin is way over... the Paladin, it does so much more damage. Like, you guys saw, like, on the Warlord, how I had to kind of stack up certain skills together to do a ton of damage. The Paladin, I don't have to do any of that. With the Paladin, all I have to do is, like, Watch, all you gotta do is run in here and hit one button. One button, dodge out. That's it. I can kill these mobs with one button. Here, let's see. Let's go up against some higher level mobs and see how it works against higher level mobs. But that skill just is in crazy damage. Now, these guys are what? These guys are level 27. I'm level 24. Oops. I screwed the pooch on that one, apparently. Trying to understand it? Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, man. Did I put magic? No. We'll add a little bloom effect. Now, these guys are level 27. Let's try these guys. I'm just going to run it. I'm going to hit one button. Right? Okay, this, one button. And you can see they die. These guys literally just sit over here and die. The paladin, he just hit like one button, man. It's like, it's ridiculous, dude. Oh, fuck. I think I'm playing, which one's the, it doesn't really matter. Like, hey, never tell, it doesn't really matter which one you pick. If we go by the Discord server, here, let me get into a safe spot. Because the mobs respawn very, very, very quickly. I don't know who Wegnant is, but if you go to the Discord server, there's actually a... Oh, yeah, it's actually here on the right side of the Discord. You can see that there's 28 Vulpin, and there's 48 Antari. So, in the interest of maybe trying to keep the factions balanced, maybe go Antari, but really, I don't think it really matters. You know what I mean? Like, I think my character... Here, hold on a second. I think my character is Vulpin. I'm the one on the right. I'm the one with the blue. Is that... I think I'm Vulpin. Pretty sure I'm a Vulpin. Yeah, see, Realm Vulpin. So the more I play the Paladin, the more I like the Paladin, which I kind of thought would be the case. Just because it's just kind of ridiculous how much damage the Paladin does. It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't feel as smooth as the Warlord. The Warlord's more silky smooth. But the Paladin's just like, oh my god, WTF. like watch this when I run in here. We're gonna use what we're gonna try to do here is we're gonna use Brilliant Light Sword just to kind of get into combat. Then we're gonna throw down our Rushing Light, which is gonna do our little AOE damage over time, and then we're gonna follow that up with this ability here, this Divine Punishment, which leaps towards the target. Actually, let's try doing. We can't do D now because it requires. See, this requires 60 energy apparently. So I don't know why it's not available yet, but oh, now it is. Okay. I don't know how this works. We're gonna go D, D, A, S. And pretty much everything's dead. Yeah, Volpari. And how does that... how does that work, Shadow? I mean, if you're Vulpin, they're just two different factions. And I think you start in two different parts of the world, maybe? Like... So... I'm gonna guess that the red may... I don't know. I don't know enough about the game. I haven't played this game long enough. I'm here in the monsters levels 27, 28. I'm gonna guess that maybe... Well, these are higher levels. I'm gonna guess that maybe the... Yeah, I don't know. It's free to play because it's a private server batter. This is a private server. Your best way to get in this game is just go to the stream description and look at... I have a link to the Discord. Join the Discord and just ask people how, you know, and read up on the announcements section, read up on the section that tells you how to install the client, and stuff like that.
Not enough stamina.
What other abilities do we got? Let's see. Okay, what? Oh, shit. This is my massive, like, defensive buff, I guess. This class is overpowered. This class is way too strong, Shadow. It's like this class is limited. This class is just like... I thought the Warlord was pretty good, but you play the Paladin, it's like, hello. And that's just, oh, you gotta realize I'm just using some ability. I'm only using like 3 skills. There's other skills we have. There's a holy heal ability. So let's try this one because I want to see what that looks like. And then we got Judging Light, which says, and it does a ton of damage. Holy shit, 837. Oh, this is that one ability, yeah. Oh no, we haven't used this one before. Let's put that here. Oh my god, the amount of power on this ability. Let's try this one right now. I pulled up a huge glowing sword and just swatted these guys into oblivion. Oh my god. That'd be very difficult to land that in PvP, but man. This class, okay, this class is too much. I don't know what the heck they were thinking. All right, so I'm gonna execute my heal. Oh, here, let me take some damage. Okay, we're taking damage, right? Admittedly, not very much damage, right? Okay. I thought that was a heal, maybe not. Didn't feel like it healed much, did it? Okay, it does heal. It's a beautiful animation. That is a beautiful animation, but it's a long cast, and it only heals if you do the full cast. So watch this cast. Oh, it's a 38-second cooldown. Okay, never mind. But that's a beautiful animation. Now watch this ability. This is just like a one. This is a one button. You know, what do they call it? Like a one-shot... This is our one-shot macro, but it's one button. It's just like... It's just like... So when I play this game, and you gotta remember, when I played this game, Paladin was not in the game. So I didn't get a chance to enjoy this shit. Man, this paladin's ridiculous. I mean, this paladin is like, this blows my mind how powerful this class is. And I like how the sword is sheathed on your back too. That's a nice look. You can zoom in here. Let's see the. Oh, is that what that is? Okay, Shad. I wonder what that was. Now watch this animation. This is one of the coolest animations. Look at this. This is one of the coolest animations I've ever seen. That is a freaking... Man, the Koreans know how to do beautiful animations, man.
Must have a certain amount of energy or more to use.
I'm just laughing because it's just brilliant. This class is brilliant. I gotta say that this class is freaking ridiculous. Here, hold on a second. I had never played a paladin before. Alright, let's find some even more powerful monsters, right? We're level 25 currently. Oh yeah, I probably have... Hold on a second. What is in your inventory buy items? You must have free rubies. I don't know what the rubies are. Why is this keybind now here? I've got tokens. I've got hunting experience increase potion. I've got some treasure map fragments. Yeah. Oh, are there rubies? Oh, I have 0 rubies, but I got 10,000 gold. So no rubies. Now these guys are what, level 27. These crazy looking ants.
You can't use skills.
Oh. Damn, that flying attack. Oh, jeez. Kind of missed with that one, didn't I? I'm invulnerable! I would definitely say the 3 skill feels underwhelming. My D skill is ridiculously powerful. This one here. That skill is insane. So for PvE, Judging Light's unbelievable. For PvE, it would suck because it'd be hard to land. Annihilating Light says 1320 power, but it didn't feel like 1320 power. That's crazy. And then we're missing an ability. So let's... What's this one? This is like the Holy Blessing. Let's get rid of... What does that do? Oh no, that's that one. Let's put this here. And I want to get back that other ability that I had. Was it Holy Sword? Yeah, this one. We're gonna put that here.
It's nice to meet you.
Holy Sword is this crazy ability. Good for finishing off mobs, probably.
You can't use skills.
Alright, here we go. Yeah, so we haven't figured these cooldowns. These cooldowns aren't coming up when I want them to, so. And I don't know what this letter A means, so if somebody knows what that means, here, let me take a screenshot. Here, hold on a second. So we can get to a safe spot here.
You can't use skills.
I feel it doesn't feel as tanky as the Gladiator though. Gladiator feels, or Warlord, sorry. Warlord feels definitely tankier. I take less damage when I'm on the Warlord. Now, does this heal me at all? So this ability recoups my... Okay, that ability recoups my willpower.
You can't use skills.
Yeah, I mean, I kill mobs a lot quicker, so yeah, I do take more damage, for sure. Which is a trade-off, right? I mean, if you're going to kill faster, you really should take more damage. Yeah, I don't have any. I don't have any. Yeah, if you go down here, there's no rubies. See, rubies 0. So, yeah, I don't have any rubies. Shadow, Zippo. Oh yeah, that's right. You can dismantle gear. Now these guys are going to be higher level. Yeah, 36.
Not enough stamina.
You can see I took a lot of damage there, but those guys were like 36. Secondary weapon. I still don't understand what you mean by secondary weapon. I mean, I think secondary is, I think you're just saying, yeah, secondary. I've got this is my secondary weapon. I got a shield. So I think that's what you're saying is you have a secondary weapon, maybe like in the loading screen, and but definitely the way this is working out right here, the paladin is much squishier than the warlord. I'm not sure why that is, but because the warlord, I don't know. I think on the warlord I'm just a little bit more. It feels like I'm more mobile. Like when I'm doing my damage rotations, it feels like I'm kind of just not getting hit as much for some reason. I'm not really sure why. I would want to look here and see if there's more defensive abilities, because right now I'm taking too much damage. There is Sacred Grace. But that kind of combos with another ability. Holy Blessing. We could try Holy Blessing like before we go into combat, maybe. See what this does. Really? For how fast you're killing mobs, huh? What is this ability again? This is, okay, so it does do a lot of damage, that one. Okay, so we want to buff with this maybe first, and then...
You can't use this item during battle.
Oh, there you go. And then we finally got killed. Yeah, so those skills, I feel like, while they do good damage, there's too much cooldown in between them. So this is like how, like, when I play the game, I try to figure out, like, if I don't know how to play a character and I'm trying to figure it out, what I do is I look at the abilities, I say, how do they chain together? and then I try to use them. And so the weakness of the skills I have on my hotbars right now are that there's way too much cooldown, downtime between one. Like you saw a lot of times where on my bars there was really only, I was only had access to like two skills. My thumb button 2, which just throws the swords out, and then just my auto attack, while all my other abilities were still on, you know, cooldown. So that's a bad thing. And then my healing ability is great, but I can't really cast it while I'm in combat because you have to just stand still while you're casting it. So that, you know, those skills on my bar really don't work that well. No, so but you could see like that the paladin has these really bursty abilities. I would want to go through it and start looking at other abilities and see what, and try to look at the cooldowns too. Like look, 12-second cooldown. Flash has a 28-second cooldown. Let's take a look at the ones I was actually using, because it felt like they were like on pretty long cooldowns. Annihilating Light, 0-second cooldown, but it requires a ton of energy and willpower. So now we regenerate willpower by using an ability that I took off my bars. So we'd want to rethink that probably and be like, well, if we're going to use this ability, we're going to have to have some ability that's going to quickly generate a lot of willpower. And the one that we had that was doing that was, I think, was it this one? No, because that's the one that I threw on the bar. I think it was this one. Or was it? It was one of these. Judgment. I think let's try this one. Oh, it's raining outside. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to try to blow through. We don't have any will. Like right now, no willpower. You can see my willpower is kind of going up, right? Now we're going to use this ability. Now I have no willpower. Now we're going to use this ability. And you can see I did, look at that. See how much willpower I regenerated? Now we can follow that up with this ability again. Right, so that actually worked out really well. So what I was saying was, certain skills you got to be careful. Like this skill here blows through 50 willpower, but what's really cool is when we use this skill, we regenerated a ton of willpower. So watch this. Now I'm going to use the R skill, and you can see, look how much willpower it regenerated. And then I use that ability, and it basically blew up through all of that willpower that I just regenerated with the Sacred Grace. So if I ever wanted to use Annihilating Light, I probably would also want to have Sacred Grace on my bar as well. And this also cleanses debuffs for myself and party, decreases incoming damage by 20%. So you can only switch to if you create another account. Oh, okay, okay, yeah. I think once you pick Vulpin or whatever it is, you're stuck to that side. You can't mix and match. So the Paladin's really good, but you have to be really careful, you know, how you set up your abilities and which ones you want to use. I mean, obviously there's a method to the madness. Again, when I go back to my Warlord, I don't do as much damage, but I'll show you on the Warlord, we'll kill the same characters, right? We'll go on to the Warlord, who's 3 levels higher than my Paladin. But I'll show you how I'll kill those same guys, and it'll be probably a lot easier. Even though it'll take longer, but it'll be like a lot easier.
So, when is the captain coming?
That signal. What was... Sharna, did you hear it?
I gotta find out where the other area was. I'm so like lost, I don't even know where I'm at. I'm way over here. Okay, I think this way. But anyways, so here we can just go. And you can see I didn't take a single point of damage, but those monsters I think are level, let's see. They're level 27, so we need to get to the higher level monsters so I can kind of show you the difference. I think if we go this way, we'll hit the higher level ones. I hope. According to the map, the higher level ones are in this, going this direction. I don't know if I can climb this. Oh, we can. So you can climb pretty steep slopes, that's good. So now we're back killing these mobs that was just a second ago on the Paladin. Now watch the difference though.
Not enough stamina.
I have taken some damage though. Oh, so, yeah, I still took a lot of damage, but I hadn't played the Warlord in a little bit. I've been playing the Paladin so much. But, yeah, so I still took damage. Those guys are tough. But the big difference, too, is you saw how much longer it took me to kill them. Like, okay. I missed. So yeah, they both have strengths. They both have their good and bad for sure. You know, I think the Paladin definitely feels more bursty, does more damage. I feel like the Warlord's a little smoother. Like moving through the abilities felt just a little bit smoother. The Warlord definitely has a lot more stuns. Like if you look at some of these abilities here, like let's see, like breakthrough, charges rapidly designated enemy and stuns them. There's capture, which basically like lassos mobs and pulls them to you. There's shield crush, jumps up in place, then strikes the ground with your shield to activate consecutive explosions in front of you. And this isn't one I really use, but it does have a knockdown effect. So pretty interesting. Let's go ahead and put this on here. Oh, you want to sleep? All right, Shadow. It's probably late there, yeah. Thanks for stopping by, man. I'm still trying to remember how to play this game. It's one of those games where I think you have to really just enjoy the combat and really enjoy like the maxing aspect of just kind of like learning how to all the abilities work. And there's a lot to learn. There's a lot to learn with the interactions between the skills in this particular game, especially when you throw in the fact that you have all of these possibilities of these additional effects to each one of your skills based on whether or not you choose to assign skill attributes to that ability. So when you start looking at this, you've got, it just feels like you have hundreds of permutations. But anyways, I'm going to try this ability here, this shield ability here, which is a shield crush. But I don't want to do it against these mobs. These mobs are actually really, really challenging. So let's try to head back to a slightly easier mobs. These guys are what, 27? This is much better. So, I don't know, I didn't feel like the shield was doing much. Let's try this again. I thought it was a double tap ability, but it didn't seem to be, so let's get rid of that one. We also have Shield Strike. This shocks enemies with short thrusts. It greatly decreases their armor. We've got the Hammerang, which just throws a hammer, which can knock people down. Good for PvP. And let's see, we've got War Spirit. Increases my... Let's out a cry that instantly enhances my body. Okay, let's... Why not? Why not? Flies to the target and inflicts a strong impact. Oh, that's my wife calling. Hold on.